and welcome back. Today I'm going to take you through a short restorative sequence, so you don't need much at all, just some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and a pillow if you've got one to hand would be handy. So whenever you're ready, come and join me in a seated position on the floor. We're going to start today's session with extended child's pose. So if you just work your way to the back of the mat, come to a kneeling position. And we're going to inhale as we lift our hands up above our head, and then as we exhale we're going to fold forwards, reaching the hands forwards and bringing the forehead gently to the floor and just sinking into our knees, allowing our chest to melt over our thighs. And just take 5 deep breaths here, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. We're probably about halfway now. So just 2 more breaths in your own time. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then as we inhale, we're going to lift just slightly up off our knees and come forwards with our hands, bringing our elbows to the floor. So keep reaching forwards and then bring the palms of your hands together. We're going to come into extended puppy pose with prayer hands. So palms together, elbows on the floor. Lift your hands up and off the floor, so you're going to create a stretch in your triceps, and bring your head back down to the floor. And just keep pressing in through your armpits towards the floor, trying to push the chest towards the ground. And again, just 5 deep breaths here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. You should feel this in your triceps, in your shoulders, in your upper back. It's a really good stretch if you've been doing a lot of overhead lifting or upper body work. One last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely as you melt a little deeper. And then slowly release the hands back down to the floor. And we're going to continue working forwards on our mat, so we come down into a supine position, a prone position, so you're on your stomachs, and take your hands out in a T-shaped position, palms facing down, and then just relax your head. You can either place it to one side or place your chin on the ground and look forwards. And we're going to come into scorpion pose. So you're going to inhale as you lift your right leg up high to the sky, bend at the knee, and as you exhale, allow the leg to fall over towards the left. You might get as far as your left hand. Try and keep your shoulders glued to the floor. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then slowly inhale as you lift the leg back up to center. Exhale as you release it back down. And we'll do the other side. So inhale to lift the left leg up this time. Bend at the knee. And as you exhale, allow the leg to go all the way over to the right. Keeping those shoulders glued to the floor if you can. And again, just take 3 deep breaths. And don't worry if your foot doesn't get to the floor. Just allow it to hang there, let gravity do its work. You're opening up the hips, opening up the chest, opening up the front stomach. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale to come back to center. Exhale, release. Just place your hands underneath you and come up to a kneeling position on all fours. And we're going to come into lizard lunge. So we're going to step the left foot forwards outside of the left hand and sink into that hip. So really allow the chest to come forwards, reach forwards towards the front of the mat with your chest, reach your heart forwards and sink into that hip. Open up the groin and allow the knee to track out to the side. Try and keep this foot glued to the ground, so all 5 toes are glued down, and just take 3 deep breaths here. You can bounce, you can jiggle, you can wiggle, do whatever you need to do. Try not to look down, keep trying to reach that heart forwards, as that will help really open up the hip flexor, open up the groin, and help you get deeper into the stretch. Take one last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely, and then we're going to stay here but just come up slightly, and we're going to take the left hand around behind us and grab the right foot, bringing the heel in towards the glutes. So just try and pulse it a few times to avoid you getting cramp, and then we're going to hold it in for 3 deep breaths, and you should feel this in your quads. Last breath all the way in, and as you exhale, release the leg, and we're going to stay on this side and come into pigeon pose. So if you have a block or a pillow, you might want to use this for this pose. So you're going to take that front leg, that left leg, across you now, with your shin on the floor and your knee pointing at a 45-degree angle towards the front of the mat, and then you're going to sit back down, trying to connect with the floor with your left sit bone, and your right hip bone should rest on top of your left heel. Press through the floor, just lift the body up so that you're nice and level, your hips should be level. If they're not level, just simply place one of these blocks or a pillow underneath that left bum cheek so that you are. And then whenever you're ready, exhale to fold forwards over that front leg. And just take 3 deep breaths here. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then slowly come back up onto all fours. We're going to step back with that left leg and switch over. So take the right leg outside of the right hand, drop the back knee of your left leg to the floor, and come into that lizard's lunge stretch again. So reaching the heart forward, sinking into that groin area, allowing the knee to track out to the side. And just take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. And then we're going to come back up onto our hands and reach back with the right hand this time to the left foot. Again, just give it a little pulse. Avoid any cramps if you can. And then hold that heel in towards the glute. And you should feel this again in your quad. And again, just take 3 deep breaths in this pose. One last breath all the way in. Exhale, release that leg, and we'll come into that pigeon stretch again. So right leg now goes across the body, shin to the floor, knee to the corner of the mat, slide the left leg back, find that connection on the mat with your sit bone on the right side and your hip bone on your right heel. Press into the ground, get your hips nice and level, find that stretch in the back hip flexor, and then exhale as you melt forwards over that right leg. And again, just 3 deep breaths here. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then slowly come all the way back up. And we're going to swivel the legs around now to seated position. Legs straight out in front of you. Flex the toes back towards you. Find the flesh, so pull the fleshy bits of your bum out from underneath so your sit bones are connected with the mat. And then we're going to inhale as we lift and lengthen. And then exhale as we fold forwards over those legs. And we're just going to take 5 deep breaths here. Really thinking about bringing our chest towards our thighs and then allowing our head to drop down towards our knees. And with every inhale, you're going to reach forwards a little further with that chest and find length in the lower back. And then with every exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper. You've probably done about 2 right now. So take another deep inhale. Reach forwards with that chest. Exhale, melt deeper. Take another inhale. Keep reaching and lengthening. And as you exhale, fold. 2 more to go. Inhale to reach and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Last one, take the deepest inhale ever. Try and find as much length as you can for this last one. And exhale, fold. Can you get your head to your knees yet? And then inhale as you come all the way back up to seated. And this is where you might want to grab your pillow. So I have a bolster pillow, but any pillow will do. Just place it behind your back so that you can rest on it. We're going to come forwards just slightly and bring the soles of our feet together so that we're in a kind of butterfly bound ankle pose, and then bring that pillow in towards your back. Just let your knees fall out to the side, and then you're going to let your back rest over the pillow so that it opens up your chest, and just let your arms sink to the floor either side. Just take 10 deep breaths here, or if you want to, you can finish your practice here and enjoy Savasana for a couple of minutes.